Salt Lake City had nearly 200 reports of storm damage from homeowners and businesses.
Today, the city opened a recovery center to get those residents help. News Specialist Jed Boal is live in Salt Lake tonight. Jed?
Deanie, this neighborhood not far from Smith's Ballpark was swimming in floodwaters last week, anywhere from ankle deep to even thigh deep a couple of blocks from here when that storm rolled through. Short-term help is now available to help those flood victims get back on their feet, while the city starts to look at some potential long-term solutions too.
And that popped open and all the water rushed through.
Erin Davis and her husband were out of town when a torrent of water burst into their basement.
We were the storm drain.
They estimate 16,000 gallons of muddy water filled their basement 4 feet deep, destroying Davis's art studio and their remodeling.
It would be great to have help financially to redo this because it wasn't our fault.
No cash payouts, but they will likely be eligible for low-interest loans.
I would love that. That would help a ton.
This was definitely the worst.
A few doors down, Willard Hansen tells me this was the biggest storm in the 50 years he has lived here. He has flood insurance.
I hope ultimately they fix the street. This isn't the first time for flooding. This happened 13 years ago.
More than a half dozen homes damaged in this neighborhood. Neighbors argue the drainage is inadequate and needs to be redesigned with greater capacity. Right now, the city is assessing drainage in that neighborhood and others without making any promises.
Mitigating a 200-year storm event may not be possible, but what can we do with our existing system
to make improvements to protect property on a case-by-case basis? The Davises spent their own money on cleanup and must remodel again. They hope the city can come up with a solution that keeps the water out for good.
Yeah, literally we're like drowning and trying to dig out.
Yeah, that assistance center will be open tonight until 8 o'clock, and it will be open each of the next 2 days from noon until 8. So if you've had some flooding and you need some help, go in and talk with those folks. Government agencies, also some volunteer agencies that can help steer you on that right path to get your life back together.
Yeah,
Guys?
it looks like they're trying to offer those people some help. Thanks, Jed.
Yeah.